Hey, what's going on, DDO players? Axel here. Today I'm going to be going through all of the different cosmetics, pets, and hirelings that you get in the Ultimate Fan Bundle version of the new upcoming Sharn expansion. Just want to go through, make a video so everyone can see what they look like. I know I showed pictures of them in my video from last week, but I wanted to show just a few more details about what exactly they look like in game. First of all, I want to say thanks to Standing Stone Games, who did send me a free Ultimate Fan Bundle version of the expansion. So that's awesome. I really appreciate it that they did that for me. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the Inquisitive cosmetic. So there's the Inquisitive. Let me take off my cosmetic. Okay, you get the Inquisitive mask, cloak, and cape here. Actually, I think it's called, yeah, Inquisitive's cape. So this one is, I think I like the other cosmetic better. Now, this is the cosmetic that you get as part of the Collector's Edition, which is the $80 version, and the Ultimate Fan Bundle Edition of the expansion. So whichever one you get this cosmetic. Definitely my favorite part is the mask. It's like a gas mask. It looks kind of cool. Reminds me of like Fallout or something. The cloak and the cape, they're just okay for me. It's kind of like a grayish kind of robe. I like the teal color in it, but it's just okay for me. I like the cosmetic you get in the Ultimate Fan Bundle better. But yeah, definitely that mask does look very cool. So let's go ahead and swap over to the next cosmetic, which is it's called the High Society outfit. And as I explained in my other video, it kind of looks like almost like an 18th century, 17th century naval uniform or army uniform. It reminds me of like a uniform from like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies or something. It's very formal looking. I don't know if I'll use it myself because it doesn't really fit the theme of my character, which is kind of a battle cleric type character. So I like wearing like heavy armor looking cosmetics, but I do like this one better. I think it's well done. The color is nice. I'm not a huge fan of the cloak. As you'll see, this cloak is a shorter cloak. It's about half the length of a normal cloak. I guess that fits with the cosmetic. It's okay. I actually kind of like it better without the cloak equipped, to be honest. I don't want my other cloak to be shown. Yeah, I kind of like it better without the cloak, to be honest, but it's still, it's still a nice looking cosmetic. So if you've got, I think it could work really well, say for like a swashbuckler bard or something. It would work really well for that kind of themed character. Okay, so let's go ahead and swap over to the weapon aura that you get. So it's called the Forged Wraith weapon aura, and the only cosmetic weapon I have is this falchion. This is a legendary Tail of the Scorpion, and I just made a cosmetic out of it because I think it looks cool. So this is not with the aura. This is just this particular falcon, just how it looks without an aura. So I will show you now what it looks like with the aura on it. So it's kind of like a fire. It's a red fire, essentially. I think it actually looks better on a smaller weapon. As you can see on this larger weapon, it's kind of more spread out. You can see the 4 points on the 5 points on the sword, where the artist probably put as for the fires to really show. But it does look really good on a smaller weapon. Definitely looks better, I would say. If you want to check out, say, Voodoo Spice's video on YouTube where he went through the cosmetics, I think he shows it on a short sword or a khopesh. So it does look good, I think, on this weapon, but it looks better on smaller weapons, I would say. Okay, so what else? Let's go ahead and go through the pets that you get. So you get 2 pets. You get the Bloodhound. This is the pet that you get with both the Collector's Edition and the Ultimate Fan Bundle version of the expansion. So, oops, I hit the run button. So I like the art on the face. They did a really good job on just showing the wrinkles of the pet. It does look like kind of your standard Bloodhound in real life, as you would expect. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is the saddle they put on here. I don't think it's actually a saddle. I think it is actually a handle that you would hold the dog with right here. But in any case, I think I would like the dog better if it just had a collar on it, like a standard dog collar, or maybe just no collar at all. But I think maybe just a standard dog collar would look a little bit better. But let's go ahead and go through the tricks that it does. So here is paw, or lick paw. Here is speak, so you can hear it bark there. Here is search. Here is lay down. And the last one is beg. So it howls a little bit when it begs. I think that's it. Yeah. So 5 tricks. Let's swap over to what I think is definitely the better of the 2 pets. I mean, the Inquisitive Dog is okay. The Inquisitive Bloodhound is okay. But the Peacock, the Warforged Peacock, I think is definitely the better of the 2. And the Warforged Peacock, you only get with the Collector's Edition. Or the Ultimate Fan Bundle, I'm sorry. It does not come with the Collector's Edition. So here are its tricks, and I think that you'll really like the last trick. The last trick is by far my favorite of either of the pets. So this first trick is just look around. It's just looking around. Okay, this next trick is find a treat. So it just kind of looks around and pokes its beak on the ground to eat some grain. Play dead is the next one. So it just squeals and falls down. Okay, here is the next one is spook. And this one, it just runs around. It kind of runs around in a circle. Let me chew that again. Yeah, see, it just kind of runs around in a circle. Not really sure why it's called spook, but but in any case. Now here's the best of the tricks. This is called fantail. It's very pretty. Oops. Very pretty. You can see the kind of squawks and then shows its tail. Very pretty. I'm not a huge pet guy. I mean, I have a couple, but pretty much all these that I got were free. I think I've only bought one. I think the other ones I've gotten through just giveaways or tickets or favor rewards. But this, I would say this peacock is probably one of the better, if not the best pet they've ever done, I would say. It's really, really well done. Very pretty. So if you're into pets, hey, if that's your thing, I know a lot of people are, that's really cool. This might be a reason for you to pick up the Ultimate Fan Bundle. Okay, so let's get rid of that and move on now to the Hirelings. So the Hirelings are the last thing for me to show you. So I'm going to jump over to the Veil of Twilight here real quick so I can summon the Hirelings. And you get 2. So you get there's a level 30 and a level 15. Okay, DM, shut up. Okay, you get a level 15 and a level 30. The level 15 you get with the Collector's Edition and the Ultimate Fan Bundle. The level 30 Hireling you only get with the Ultimate Fan Bundle. So here's the level 30. And here's the level 15, and they are Shield Guardians. They look almost pretty much identical to the 5th edition picture in the 5th edition monster manual of this particular monster. The Hirelings, I will say, as far as their use, what you're going to use these for is their spells, which actually are very useful. As far as DPS, no. You know, they're a melee Hireling. They don't do good DPS. I've tried the level, well, I haven't tried the level 15 one out on level 15-ish level quests, but I have tried the level 30 in legendary quests, and the DPS is not there. It's not very good, but there are 2 things they're good at. The first one is they have a sack of hit points. So if you want a Hireling that can just take some punishment, maybe take some hits from monsters while you kind of run away and heal, hey, this could maybe help. The level 30 Hireling has a whopping 2,633 hit points, and the level 15 has 829. So that's a lot of hit points for the Hirelings. But their best use is the second thing you want to use them for, which is their spells. They have blur, so first of all, they can blur you. So if nothing else, this hireling can serve as an infinite blur wand. You can just summon it, have it cast blur on you, and then dismiss it if you want. And last but definitely not least is they have reconstruct. So if you are a Warforged or a Blade Forged, they can heal you, and they can also heal themselves with reconstruct, so they can stay alive. So yeah, so they have definitely some very useful spells, although they can take some punishment and heal themselves, so they're very survivable for a hireling, but they definitely are not going to help you in the DPS department very much. But they are useful for spells and for maybe taking a little bit of punishment. So they have their uses. It's not a useless hireling by any means. And on top of that, they do look really cool. So I'll give you a little pan around of them. Okay guys, I think that's going to be it for this particular video. Just wanted to give you a better picture of the different cosmetics and things. So if you're thinking about buying the Ultimate Fan Bundle or the Collector's Edition, maybe this will help you make up your mind. Also want to say I was on DDO Cast this past weekend. I'll link that below in the description. We talked about, me, Patrick, and Arcot, we talked about tons of stuff about Sharn. So it was a good conversation if you want to check that out. And the last thing is, if you saw this video up yesterday, I did upload it, but I noticed there were some mistakes and things I needed to correct and things I forgot to cover. So I just brought it down and remade it into this video. So if you saw it briefly and are wondering why I remade it, that's why. So guys, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Leave comments. Let me know if you got any questions, anything I could possibly help you out with or answer. If you are thinking about buying this and you have specific questions, because again, I do have it. Again, thanks again to Standing Stone Games who gave me the Ultimate Fan Bundle for free. That was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Take care.